If you like the video, please consider supporting us on Patreon.
Working with editors using the assembly edit. Welcome to Pull My Focus, adventures in the world of digital filmmaking, where we give you the inside tips you need to make great video.
All right, time to play some video games. All right. Pull my focus. Time to do some pull my focus. Let's take a look at what he's got. All right, he's opening the refrigerator and iced coffee. Okay. All right. Hey, it's Frank. Nice close-up shot. This is amazingly slow-paced. Okay, so we're pouring iced coffee. Well, it's not iced. I guess it is iced coffee into a glass. Boy, we're on the shot for a really long time. Okay, there's the milk. This is an edit? I'm about to fall asleep. Hey, it's Frankie Boy again. Okay, we know it's him. And we're stirring, and we're stirring, and we're stirring. All right. This, I'm about to shoot myself. This is an edit? All right. Yum. Oh, and he fixes his glasses too. Yep. All right, we see the glass. Great. Oh, wait. We see the glass again. Well, that was education. Oh, it's an assembly edit.
You want or need to work with another editor because you're crazy busy, or like me, you're an okay, maybe good editor, but not great. You need an awesome creative and technical editor to bring your work up to another level, especially if you have to open up After Effects for animation or DaVinci Resolve for color grading. But how do you communicate to them? Sure, you've got a script, but there's a lot of visual information that has to be communicated, especially in non-narrative projects like our how-tos, where the timing of when text and visual information are shown is very important. Well, the assembly edit to the rescue. Traditionally, an assembly referred to narrative work where the editor, or usually their assistant editor, would pull the circle takes, sync them with the magnetic audio track, and then splice them together, maybe in shot order, maybe starting with the master and singles of the various actors and whatnot. There would be no editing, no cutting, just shot after shot. This way the editor could come in and look at everything they had for the scene and then start cutting down into it. Now, with non-linear digital editing today, we still do assembly edits, but it means a little bit different for a non-narrative piece because there's a lot more going on, and the assembly edit can be a lot more detailed. We use assembly edits all the time in our videos, not just for Pull My Focus, but also for our client work. Particularly when I write and shoot a script, because Manu will always be doing the final edit on all our work because he's the editor. He's amazingly talented and really good at it. Instead of sending him a Dropbox folder full of assets and a script and trying to talk to him about what I want, why not use the medium? It's a visual medium, so it's a visual way of communicating what I would like done, what my intention is with this project. He'll then take that assembly edit and he'll polish it up. He'll condense the edit, speed it up in parts. He'll animate text and assets. Maybe he'll do digital zoom in and outs where it's required, split screen and mosaics. We start with an AV script, audio visual, where one column is the audio narration, like my on camera with you right now. And the other column for any visual elements, other visual elements we want to show that go along with that narration. For example, here I want to show the AV script that goes along with my on-camera. I'll just take the asset, here a PNG of the script, and I just drop it on the timeline. I'm not zooming in on it or panning it in or out or animating it. I'm leaving that all in Manu's creative and capable hands. Let's see what he did. That's much better. He took my assembly edit and he polished it up. I'm just importing and assembling the assets for him so he doesn't have to search for them. And I'm showing him roughly where and when I would like to show them. I'm basically acting as his assistant editor. Yeah, I'm doing the grunt work of putting all these assets together, but it really helps facilitate the editing process, not only for him, but also in communicating what I want. What's great about it is there's no pressure on me to create a great edit. I just need to assemble the assets and then send him a project file in the script and let him do his magic. Trust me, it's a lot less work than trying to tell him along with the script what needs to go where when. Remember, only the editor is going to see your assembly edit, and you'll find as you work together that you'll get feedback from them and your editing will actually get better. My assembly edits have gotten more polished, and I've even started taking out my ums. My assembly edits have gotten more polished, and I've even started taking out my ums. One other advantage to using an editor is those extra set of eyes. Since we're a how-to series, Manu is my test audience. If he doesn't understand a section, it's not working. There's no editing he can do to fix it. So that feedback is valuable and allows me to reshoot or come up with other B-roll shots that will help communicate what I'm trying to communicate. And if he does understand a section and he's actually kind of excited and like, wow, I just learned something, then that's great feedback as well because it means it's working. There's one thing to keep in mind about assembly edits. We use them internally a lot, but we don't, for the most part, show them to clients unless they're very experienced with video production. They have to know how to watch an edit without being distracted by missing shots, lack of color grading, and missing unmixed audio. We can watch an edit and take into account that eventually bed music will go here. This text, which is FPO, will eventually be animated, and the overall edit will be polished. A lot of our work is with agencies, and they're generally able to watch an assembly edit, particularly art directors who like to see them because it helps them to know that what they've communicated through layered Photoshop files, a PowerPoint presentation, or storyboard is working. Now, how detailed you create your assembly edit is really up to you and your editor. Now, I might throw in sound effects that I want to use at certain parts because I think they'll work. And he may use them, or he might get his own, better versions of them. If you want more information on audiovisual scripts, check out this video that we created on it a while back. It goes into more detail. We use them a lot because the traditional, narrative film script just doesn't work on a how-to script. It really is important to tie certain visuals in with your narration. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out pullmyfocus.tv, where we have the companion articles to our videos, where maybe we go into more detail, but even better, if we're explaining something technical, you can, instead of having to watch this video all over again, you can reference a specific part and get that information you need. So thanks for watching.
Oh, it's an assembly edit. Wop, 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 wop.